So it doesn't get any easier doing these interviews after single goal defeats, but that one must be particularly heartbreaking today.
It is, absolutely, because when the boys played, 95 minutes against 10 men. He played 12 minutes, was it, overtime? But we got to stop the habit of letting in goals late on. I know they was sort of throwing everything about us, but we just needed at times a little bit more quality, so that when we did block up their passing channels, that we ended up keeping the ball for a couple of passes and then getting an opportunity. And our corners and our set plays had to be spot on when you got 10 men. Your throw-ins have got to be spot on. I'm proud of. Do you know what? Today I thought that the whole club give it a go today, and that's why you gutted, because we deserve more than the effort that the players put in and that the supporters put in. Do you know what I mean? And all we can say is, thanks for that. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination, and we've got to rely on ourselves and rely on other teams, depending on how all the results go over the next 6 weeks, 7 weeks. But I think the boys have shown in defeat that we're up for the fight. And 10 men to put that amount of work in against a team that are third in the league as far as passes are concerned. So they will try and pass you off the park when you've got 11 men. And so they're third, I think, to Notts County, and I can't remember who was second. So you know that when you go down to 10 men, you're going to have to work very hard to cope with their amount of passes, and that drains you, especially when you've got 10 men, because you can't pick up everybody. So the boys did that well. We had to change our shape a little bit, obviously, second half, because the wingers were getting in, and we did well, but then they got in once late on, and we had, 4 or 5 chances that you would hope to get when you're down to 10 men. You're not going to get more than that. And it'd been nice if one of them had gone in and the club would have got their just rewards. But we'll pick them up. We've got a week, and we'll pick them up ready for another cup final in Gateshead.
And it goes without saying that a turning point of the game was Tom Lapsley's dismissal, but not long after that you obviously lost Lewis Collins as well, so there was a whole load of reshaping there, but your players stuck to the task, didn't they?
Yeah, we stuck to the task. We didn't feel sorry for ourselves at that time. It happens, and Laps is unlucky because sometimes I haven't seen it actually, and I don't think at that time of the game that is worth a red card, in my opinion, because he's not gone to do anybody. That's what referees have to decide. Have they actually gone in to hurt somebody? And the way Laps sometimes wants to try and nick the ball is that he tries to nick it. But anyway, I'll have a look at it and I might change my mind. I haven't been able to speak to him yet. He's gutted because he feels he's let everyone down. But, he's been a great stalwart for us, so he's done his job. But the goal was fantastic to get back in the game. We said let's get at them now because we knew you're going to tire, later on. But keep the mental fitness, keep the physical fitness. And we just let them in that one time, and they finished us off. So gutted, of course, but not beaten.
Probably worth mentioning Mark Holster as well. He sustained a nasty-looking injury, but came up with some crucial saves himself.
He did. When a passing team like them do that, they do find themselves against 10 men with a bit of space sometimes. But then you have to track your runner, you have to track someone else's runner, you have to double up, and we nearly did it really well. We nearly did it so well. But unfortunately at this level, and with our luck at the moment, and with other things that keep happening to us, it's just going to make us even more determined to get this season out of the way and stay in the league. The lads will be proper determined now, I'm sure. I don't mean to say you get results, but what you want is a determined team that's got a little bit of quality in it. And on occasions we lacked a little bit of quality today. On occasions we showed quality, but you know, I was pleased with a few, and a couple of others have just got to pull their socks up a little bit.
Thank you for joining us, Gaffer. Much appreciated.
Thank you.